Hey, y'all, let me tell you about one of the funniest conversations I ever had. You know Howie Mandel, right? That crazy dude from America's Got Talent. Well, we sat down as two grandpas, and man, this conversation had me rolling. We talked about life, love, and why being married for 40 years is like surviving a comedy show every single day. First thing we discovered, we both grandpas now, and let me tell you something. When Howie started talking about his grandkids, Axel and Abby, I saw a different side of this man. He said something that hit me deep. When your babies have babies, there is nothing you love more, nothing you're more attached to. And I'm sitting there nodding like, preach! Because that's the truth. Being a grandpa changes you. You go from being the strict parent to being that grandpa who sneaks cookies to the grandkids when mama ain't looking. But here's where it got real funny. Howie drops this bomb on me. He's been married 40 years, y'all. Fart why ours. So I had to ask him, man, how you do it? What's the secret? This crazy man looks me dead in the eye and says, Steve, I'm not romantic at all. I brought flowers ONC in 40 years. You know what my wife said? Oh, I do. I'm dying laughing because that's real merit there. He said those flowers came from a TV set and his wife knew it. That's a woman who knows her husband. But here's the kicker. Howie tells me the real secret to their 40-year marriage. He says, Steve, we're never together. His wife tells people what makes our marriage work, the fact that he's not here. Now, some of y'all might think that's harsh, but let me tell you something. That man is onto something. He does 300 live comedy shows a year. I'm running multiple TV shows. We're both busy men. Sometimes absence really does make the heart grow fonder. His wife gets quality time when he's not there. And you know what? She's happy. That's 40 years of figuring out what works for TAM, not what works for other people. Now, here's something that blew my mind. Y'all know Howie from Deal or No Deal and AGT, but this man has been doing voices his whole career. He tells me he was Bobby from Bobby's World, Gizmo from Gremlins, and even a character on Muppet Babies. But here's the funny part. He says, Steve, people think I do all these different voices, but it's the same voice, one voice, 3 jobs, and he demonstrates all of them. And I'm cracking up because he's right. It's literally the same voice. So we decided to play this game where people do celebrity impressions. And man, these people were terrible. We had someone doing Sean Connery, who sounded like a tourist with a speech problem. Another person doing The Rock who sounded like, I don't even know what that was. But the worst one was this lady trying to do Fran Drescher from The Nanny. Howie looks at me and says, Steve, not only was it horrible, but her regular voice isn't that much different from Fran Drescher anyway. I'm telling you, Al, we were crying laughing at these impressions. You know what I learned from this conversation? Life is about finding what works for you. Howie's not romantic, but he's been married 40 years. He's got one voice but built a whole career on it. He's never home, but his wife loves him for it. The lesson here is simple. Don't try to be somebody else's version of perfect. Find your own rhythm, your own style, your own way of loving and living. Whether you're a grandpa like us, trying to figure out marriage, or just trying to make people laugh, be authentically you. And remember, sometimes the best conversations happen when you just let people talk. I barely asked Howie any questions, and we had one of the funniest segments ever. That's life. Sometimes you just got to sit back, listen, and laugh at the beautiful mess we all are. If this made you laugh or think about your own relationships differently, hit that like button. Subscribe for more real talk about life, love, and everything in between. And remember, whether you've been married 40 years or 40 days, the secret is finding what works for YOU and your family. Keep laughing, keep loving, and keep being real.